you recognize your own role in past conflicts. That's how you know you're being a better person, because something that used to piss you off and burn you up, now you can sit back and see where you played your part in messing that up. And when you can admit that you was a part of the problem, you can see where you made your mistakes, then you can change. Because if you don't see what you did as a problem, you ain't gonna never ever change you. For most people, it can be hard to admit. For most people, what's he, pajama pants, brother?
Yes, sir. I took a shower last night.
Okay, all right. What, you ain't took one in a while?
No.
All right, no. All right, that's cool. All right, so for most people, it can be hard to admit when they make mistakes, especially when those mistakes have caused other people's pain. A lot of people, it's hard to admit mistakes when they cause other people pain. You don't want to admit that you hurt somebody. Oh man, they're not big enough to admit it. It takes courage to do that. It takes courage. And the sooner you can apologize and admit when you're wrong, the healthier you are. The sooner I figure out I did something or said something, because I can be fuming. Like, she said this, he said that, they did this, they did that. And I'm like, oh, but I said that. Oh man, I was wrong. I don't even think about what they did no more. I gotta go make that right. As soon as I catch mine, I got to make it right. Because if I don't, my conscience is gonna bother me. It's gonna whoop on me, man. But it is important to take responsibility for our actions, even when they're unintentional. We can see how our actions have hurt someone, or when we look back at a situation and we see that there are more than one side to it. It is a clear sign that you are becoming a better person. Recognizing your role in past conflicts helps you to empathize with others and apologize sincerely. It also helps you to learn how to avoid making those same mistakes again, because once you can admit that you made a mistake, you can change. So we said 10 uncomfortable signs you're becoming a better person, 1 through 5. We're going to do 6 through 10 Monday. So we said number 1 was you're starting to question things. Also, number 2 is your perspective is changing. Number 3, you are starting to see your own dark side. Number 4, you're less judgmental of others. And the final one, number 5, you recognize your own role in past conflicts. Any questions, concerns, or comments, everybody? Yes, sir?
I had to do number 5 with my ex-wife. I had to call her because I was sitting back and I thought about the things I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I called her and I said, well, I apologize for this, and this, because I realized what I've done in this marriage.
Right.
That made me feel better.
Yeah.
It got all that off of me.
Even if they don't forgive you.
Yeah.
Look, man, I look at it like this. If I take it to God and God forgive me, I'm done. I'm done, man. You do not have to forgive me.
But what happens if you leave your ex alone and she keep bothering you, you ain't doing nothing to this woman, but she keep just bothering you?
Call the police.
Change your phone
Get a restraining order.
Change your phone number.
Change your phone number. Do something. There's all kind of things you can do to let her know that you don't want her. You got to let her know. See, my thing is this, man. When people break up, see, I'm unique. When I break up, I'm done. Oh, bro. While I'm with you, I'm gonna do it. If I'm with you, I love you. So if I'm with you and it look like we about to break up, or you talking about it's time to break up, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to keep us together. Okay. If we got to go to counseling, if I need to change, if I need to do some inventory on myself and look at what I'm doing in this relationship and change it, and promise not to do it again, I'll do whatever I can to save a relationship. But once we break up, ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back for me. Ain't no running into each other 3 years later. Oh, what? How you doing? You look good. How you doing? You just a person I know. We ain't like that no more. I'm not entertaining that no more.
You said about living in learning. Living is learning. You always, as long as you live, you're gonna learn. You gotta be learning. You gotta learn. And as you're learning, you're alive. So living is learning, learning is living.
Not true.
No?
No. You can live. Not guaranteed you gonna learn. Am I right?
Yeah.
So if you live, you gonna learn was true, then once we hit 50 or 60 or 70, we shouldn't make no more mistakes. Just because you living, man, it's a lot of people act their shoe size and not their age. A lot of people. Most people, actually. Because it's easier to be angry and mean and nasty. That's easy. But to walk in somewhere with a smile on your face and say, how you doing? For some people, that's the hardest thing to do. But they'll go better if you smile and say, how you doing? Come on, man. Come on. It ain't guaranteed you're going to get it, man, just because of your age.
I know for me, it took me 48 years to realize that I was a freaking knucklehead.
Took you that long?
It took me that long. And you talk about dark sides. My dark side had a dark side.
Whoa, okay.
So when I got paroled from prison, I went to Teen Challenge, and I realized once I gave my life to Christ, I started seeing things. I didn't do the things I used to do. I didn't think the way I used to think. I didn't talk the way I used to talk. So that made me realize that I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And number 5, me and my wife, we had a
The
plane
one you
crash
like.
into our marriage, and I had to apologize to her for what I did, so I could move forward.
Yeah.
Because if I kept that inside, I'd just be killing myself.
Let me say this, because both of y'all said the same thing about apologizing to people. And you don't always have to go to people. You don't always have to go to people, man, and get their forgiveness sometimes. Because there's some people won't give it to you. They won't forgive you. I don't care how sincere you are, but that's when you take it to God. You take it to God then. And you sincerely apologize. I mean, you from your heart. Come on, man. When you by yourself, if you can't get real with your God, something wrong, man. Because I talk to God like I'm talking to my daddy. You feel me what I'm saying? When I'm talking to God, it's like I'm talking to my father. I do not feel like a man who grew up without a father. I do not. I feel like I had the best, because God carried me, man. God carried, I mean, it's dudes who go through syndromes and all kind of stuff because they don't have their daddy around. I mean, they be 50, 60, 70, still struggling because they never had a daddy in their life. I don't even know what that feels like, because I feel like I had a dad, because God was there every step of the way in my life. I ain't never felt like a kid. Maybe when I was younger, I probably felt the pain of not having a dad around when I was young. Well, I'm sure I did. But when I got to the, like 20 or 18, I started realizing, man, you blessed. You blessed, man. God been good to you. God been caring you. Look at all them times I started thinking back in my life, how I started off in Miami and Liberty City, over my granddaddy house, no running water. I mean, just broke, getting beaten, talked down 2, 3 years old, illiterate. By the time I was in school, first grade, I couldn't read, couldn't write, I couldn't even tell my colors in the first grade. I think back on that, man, I was set up to die. Early. They was producing just a human being that's going to die in this world. Black and illiterate in Miami. Death. God has something else for me, man. God carried me in his hand, bro. I don't know what it feels like to not have a father. I don't. I'm not going to say that. I've had a father. God's been my father the whole time. He's been like that for a lot of you all too. You just don't recognize it. Some of y'all just don't recognize it, man. Some of y'all sitting back like, man, what if I would have had a daddy? I'd have been doing this. I'd have been doing that. If you'd have known your daddy, probably wouldn't have. I'm just keeping it real.